This is the Osprey Kamber 30 liters. Did he say that right? 30 liters? 30 liters. Let's go. I got 30. I got 30 liters. Osprey Kamber 30 liters. You know what's up. So is the Osprey Kamber available in 30 liters? Yes, it is. I bought this from ospreyeurope.com right away, so it is out there. However, when I wanted to do some research online about this backpack, I couldn't find a lot of stuff, or maybe none. It was like Osprey Kamber, no find, you know. There was this other one, I don't know its name, but the Kamber is like so hard to find videos or reviews about, or you know, somebody talking about it, that I just couldn't figure out what it is. You do find a 32 watt thing and another one, but I was not, you know, I don't know what happened, but for some sort of reason I got to the 30. So what did I do? I went on osprey.com, you know, and then I found out about this one. And this is a ski backcountry backpack, you know, snowboard, whatever you want to call them. And the reason I got it is because of the rear axis. So let's get it. So Osprey might not know it, or you might not know it, or they just want to hide it, or they don't want to compete, I don't know. But this can be your perfect photography backpack, like when you're hiking, because you wouldn't want to use it maybe during summer. This is a ski backpack, backcountry. However, it might be good. I don't know. I got some, you know, comments about this backpack. I love it for some reasons that other photography backpacks do not have. This one, you know, can be modded around. You can implement an ICU, camera cube, however you want to call them. So that's a pretty good point. Why did I start looking for this? I was kind of a fan of a side axis with a photography backpack, you know, moving around urban areas, and you just want to have that quick access to your camera, which makes sense. However, there weren't a lot of options out there, and the options that were out there were either not to my taste, or you know, there was always something. However, I did end up with the Low Pro Photo Sport, which I'm very happy with. However, I did find out that in some situations, especially when you're using gear like a camera and a drone, you do want to access the drone quickly and easily. You want to have that peace of mind, you know, like relax, set it up, because it's not like a camera point and shoot. A drone, you have to prepare to go in the air. That's a different story. Now, that makes you want to look for a camera backpack with a rear axis, not with a side axis. You could use that. You can have like a front axis, but I don't want to have my back dirty when putting the backpack on its back. I want to put it on its belly. That's your reason. So I went online looking. You got these Shimoda, you know, I had some fun with the Shimoda. You got the Low Pro Tactic, which is a good one, but I would not recommend that for hiking. It's not big enough, and it's just, you know, heavy. Not that heavy though, but you're gonna sweat. The back is like not the best out there, the back panel. So I went looking. You got all these brands, F-Stop, you know, Mindshift, Wandered, of course, again. And then I stumbled by coincidence upon these backcountry backpacks, which seem to have like a, it's pretty normal that they have like a rear axis. Now, why did I start looking for rear axis also in photography? Not only the reason of the drone and the camera, but for some sort of reason, some people swear by the Atlas packs, and you know, it's pretty good quality, I heard and I read. So I was like, if they use like a rear axis and it looks like some kind of hiking backpack, why not start there, you know? So I put 1 + 1 together and I started looking for these backcountry backpacks. That's how I ended with Osprey. Now, here are the things that I found out about the Osprey about 1 week of use, and that I want to share with you guys if you might have not thought about it. Now, I still don't know how many pockets or compartments this backpack has, so I'm just going to go through them while showing you the backpack and talking about it. Did that make sense? Let's go. Now, there's a top compartment right here, top pocket, and I'm guessing that's for goggles, you know, like you're skiing, whatever. I don't know, it's pretty deep. I don't have the measuring tape with me now, so I cannot tell you how deep it is, but it's a pretty solid one, pretty good one. Zip it up, has a one pull zip, and goes to the right if you're looking, you know, from this side. Then you have the, what is it, the mid compartment. On the outside, it has 2 zips, and this one has like 2 pass-through pockets, if you want to call them that. I'm not familiar with backcountry skiing and all that stuff, so I don't know about the gear that you use, but I'm guessing that's for like the shovels, axes, whatever, all of that will go in there. first I thought they were like closed, but these pockets are not closed, it's just a pass through. So keep that in mind, because I was putting stuff in there and thinking like, wow, that fits like a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's just open at the bottom. Now, one thing about this is that some people have complaints or mention this in forums, so wherever they do that when this strap buckle is closed, they cannot open their pocket fully or all the way. Smart thing that Osprey did is, because I was already wondering why is there like 3 pull zips on this one. Now they implemented like the third one in here, so if you cannot go further than this point and you're stuck, you can either unbuckle it, but there's a third one in here which you can open up and you get to the inside of the compartment pocket. That's a pretty smart move, I would say. So this is the second pocket. Then you got another pocket on the outside, which is this one, and that's a pretty deep one also. I just put some accessories in here like my JBL headphones and the strap for the Sony. I got my diary in here, you know, stuff like that. You can do whatever you want with it. And what I noticed, again, I have no experience with backcountry skiing and all that, but this part is pretty hardened. I'm guessing that you're putting like a shovel in there or whatever, so that might be why it's that hard, but I do like it. You see this thing in here, this is the first modification hack that I will share with you, but that in another video. You got these buckles up here, straps, which you can use for skis, snowboard, or even a tripod, you know. The cool thing about these ones is that you can adjust them on the go. Not only can you buckle them and make them tighter, but they open up so that you can adjust, you know, the size. This is it for this part, except the hidden pocket out here, which holds your helmet holder. Open it up like that. There you go. And you either can strap this up until here or the other side, or you can strap it up on this side, you know, on the top, and put your helmet in between, or whatever you want to put there, you know. Store the weight, boom, that's how it is, you know. Pretty fast, pretty cool. Another thing that I can share with y'all are the waist strap pockets. They're so big that even my Huawei P30 Pro, which is a big phone, fits in there, no issue. So that's one cool thing about this backpack, and you got them on both sides, you know. Then the handle, the top handle, pretty cool, normal Osprey material, you know, not complaining about that, pretty sturdy. Next thing to mention would be the load lifters. We got load lifters, okay, and the load lifters look like this. You can undo them, and that's how you get to the rear access, to the rear department, panel, whatever you want to call it. If you don't open them, it will be harder to get your gear out of there, but you know, that's one thing that you got to think about. For me, it doesn't matter, it's all good, because the backpack is all good. They feel pretty good, comfortable. I don't think they're perforated because it's a ski backpack, you know, backcountry. I don't expect that, but that's one sacrifice that I'm ready to make. As for this backpack, it's around 1500 grams, which is pretty good for using it as a camera backpack. Most camera backpacks start around 1.8, 2 kilos, you know, so that is one sacrifice. You either have the weight or comfortability and weight. The back panel looks very cool. Like, it has this like bright grayish tone with this construct in here, and I'm guessing that it won't keep me as heated as I thought in the beginning because it is suspended. I'll show you a video where you can see that it's off my back. It's not pressed against the back, so I'm thinking it's going to be a good one in the summer, but I love it. Let's go inside. So this is the way to open up the backpack. Here we go. You gotta undo the straps or the buckles, shoulder straps, you know, whatever you want to call them. And then you get to your inside, and as you see, this is the way I set it up. I got the Wonder Provoke Essentials cube, got the drone in there, controller, batteries, and the camera would go in here. Then I got an Osprey packing cube with a hoodie in there, which is my mid layer, and that's about it, you know. That's how it fits. It's like almost perfect if you would have this configuration, you know. The one thing that I do have to mention is that this backpack has 2 pockets on the inside right there, so you could stash your water bottle or whatever you want to carry. However, you do have a water bladder department on this side. I'll show you that. But the thing that I did is fasten this cube to these kind of little loops up here of the Wonder Cube, just to keep the cube in place. Show you that later also. So here's what I meant. This is the inside. You got one pocket up there. You got the bladder compartment up there. And then there are the straps that I fastened, okay? And this is the reason for me to say that Osprey got a pretty good contender in the photography game, in the photography scene, or the photography backpack scene, if you want to call it that. And that's why I want to give it a shout out. This was the little intro. I'm going to tell you more about it in the next video. But for now, this is it. Peace out.